Hello, welcome back to my channel, Iron Stoic. Imagine this, you're talking to her and everything feels just right. There's a connection you can almost feel in the air, but something's not clear. You're left wondering, does she really like me, or am I just reading into things? Well, what if I told you that there are subtle signs hidden in plain sight that give you a clear answer without her ever saying a word? Yes, it's possible to know exactly how she feels just by observing the way she behaves around you. Here's the catch though, these signs are so subtle they can easily slip under the radar if you're not paying attention. But don't worry, that's where I come in. I'm about to share with you 3 secret signs that 100% prove she's absolutely crazy about you the best. The best part, these signs are so genuine and natural that you won't even have to guess anymore. Now you might be thinking, come on Amelia, isn't this just another list of cliches? But no, this isn't about the usual obvious signs like she looks at you all the time or she texts you first. Those are too easy. The signs I'm about to reveal go much deeper and are often way more subtle, meaning they'll often fly under your radar until you learn to really look for them. And let me tell you right now, number 2 is the one that will shock you. And once you see it, you'll never be able to ignore it again. It's one of those signs that's so unexpected, it might completely change the way you think about how attraction works. But first, before we dive into that, let me ask you, have you ever found yourself second-guessing whether she feels the same way you do, or have you ever been unsure of whether she's sending mixed signals? If you've been caught in that frustrating grey area, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools you need to read her like an open book, and best of all, you'll be able to spot those signs of attraction that most guys completely miss. No more guessing, no more wondering, just clarity, ready to learn the truth. Keep watching, because it's time to decode her behaviour once and for all. Hey there, and welcome. Introduction back to Stoic Paradox. I'm Amelia, and today I'm bringing you one of the most exciting topics we've ever discussed. So let's be real for a second. When it comes to relationships, one of the hardest things to figure out is whether a woman is actually into you or not. You know what I mean? You meet someone amazing, you click, the chemistry is undeniable, but then doubt creeps in. You start thinking, does she feel the same way I do? Is she just being friendly? Or am I missing something here? And let's face it, that uncertainty can drive anyone crazy. Well, here's the good news. You don't have to keep guessing anymore. The good news. The truth is, women drop clues all the time, but most of the time we don't recognize them as the clear signs of attraction that they really are. Today, I'm going to help you change all of that. I'm going to reveal 3 secret signs that most women give off when they're totally crazy about you. And trust me, these signs are so powerful, you'll never have to wonder about her feelings again. You'll be able to pick up on the signals that show she's all in without her even needing to say a word. How incredible is that? Now I know what you're thinking, Amelia, I've heard all this before. You're just going to tell me about the same old obvious signs, right? Well, here's where it gets interesting. The 3 signs, because these 3 signs I'm about to share with you aren't your typical run-of-the-mill things that you hear in every other video or article. These are the real hidden signals, the ones that fly under the radar, and that, once you understand them, will change the way you see interactions with women forever. And let me tell you, sign number 2 is one. You're definitely going to want to stick around for why. Because it's not just a subtle sign, it's a game changer, it's something that will shock you. And once you recognize it, you'll realize just how much you've been missing out on. The best part is, these signs are so genuine, they don't scream, I like you in a way that's obvious. They're subtle, they're authentic, and they'll make you feel like you've finally unlocked the secret code to understanding how women communicate their feelings. So if you've ever felt like you're walking on eggshells around her, or you're confused about whether you should take things to the next level, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have the clarity you've been craving, and you'll be able to tell exactly what she's thinking just by reading her subtle signs. Ready to dive in, grab a seat, get comfy, because we're about to decode her behavior. Like never before, let's jump into sign number 1. And let's get started on your journey to becoming a master at reading attraction 1. She remembers the smallest details about you. She remembers the smallest details. Ask you something, have you ever had a conversation with her? And then, out of nowhere, she brings up something you casually mentioned weeks, maybe even months ago. At first you might think, wait, how did she remember that? I barely even remember it. Well, that's because she's paying attention in a way that most people simply don't. And when a woman is crazy about you, she doesn't just remember the big things. She remembers the tiny, almost insignificant details that make you unique. Think about it. You could tell her once that you love a specific type of coffee, or you could mention in passing that you have a weird habit of checking the weather app every morning, and she'll remember it. But she won't just remember. It doesn't stop there. She won't just remember it, she'll act on it. Maybe she brings you that coffee without you asking, or perhaps the next time she sees you, she jokes about your weather app obsession just to make you laugh. What's happening here is that she's doing more than just holding on to those details. She's invested in you, and she's thinking about you when you're not around. It's not just a matter of remembering for the sake of it. It's about caring enough to hold on to those little things and showing you that she's paying attention. This, my friend, is how, she's truly interested. Because if a woman is genuinely into you, she will care enough to make a mental note of what matters to you, even if it seems small, or she's truly interested in significant. And here's the kicker: when she remembers these small things, it's not just about being nice or trying to impress you. It's about creating a connection, one that's built on the foundation of attention to detail. Those little moments of thoughtfulness speak volumes about how much she truly cares. For example, let's say you mention once that you love a specific type of book, but you were hesitant to buy it because it was a bit expensive. A woman who's truly into you won't just let that slide. She might surprise you with the book one day. Now, she's not doing this to impress you or gain your approval. She's doing this because she's been thinking about you, remembering something you mentioned in passing and wanted to make your day a little better. It's the smallest details that show the depth of her feelings. And when you notice these things, it's clear that she's been paying attention to every word you say. It's a subtle way of saying, I'm invested in who you are and I want to make you feel valued. What's even more powerful is that when she remembers these things, she's not just checking off boxes or following some checklist of how to impress a guy. No, she's actively building a relationship with you. She's showing that she sees you, hears you, and appreciates you for exactly who you are. And when you start noticing these little details, you'll realize that she's doing it because she's crazy about you. And every small act of kindness or thoughtfulness is her way of expressing it. So if you've noticed that she gets playful, bringing up things you said in passing or remembering those quirky little habits of yours, you're not imagining things. She's not just being polite. She's actively investing in you and she's trying to build something real with you too. She gets playful and teases you in a light-hearted way. Now let's dive into something that can be a little tricky to read if you're not paying attention, and that's when she starts teasing you in a playful way. This is one of the clearest signs she's crazy about you, but it's also one of those things that can easily be mistaken for just friendly banter or jokes. But trust me, when a woman is genuinely interested, her teasing takes the way she teases on a different tone. It's no longer just about the casual, friendly back and forth. It's her way of saying, I'm comfortable with you and I enjoy being around you. The way she teases you will often feel light-hearted, like a way to test the waters and see how you react. She might poke fun at something you said, or make a cheeky remark about how serious or not so serious you are about certain things. But the key is that this teasing is playful and it's never mean-spirited. It's a fun way of letting, she's attracted to you while also keeping the mood light and spontaneous. When a woman teases you like this, it's an indication that she feels safe enough to be playful with you. It shows that small, harmless jabs, she's trying to build rapport and establish a fun, flirtatious vibe between the two of you. Teasing is a way of breaking the ice, and in her case, she's doing it because she's comfortable and relaxed around you enough to let her guard down and show her flirty side. You might notice that she'll often tease you in a way that's not too intense. Just small, harmless jabs. Maybe she'll joke about your love for a certain movie or how you always wear the same thing to work. And while these moments may seem trivial, they're actually powerful signs of affection and interest. Playful teasing is her way of expressing that she likes you but wants to keep things fun and light. So if you playful teasing notice that she's teasing you about silly little things in a way that makes you laugh and it doesn't feel hurtful or mean, take it as a huge compliment. She's showing you that she's comfortable, confident, and more than anything, she's crazy about you. 3, she finds ways to physically get closer to you. All right, now, let's talk about something that's often a dead giveaway that she's really into you, and that's when she starts finding ways to physically get closer to you. We're talking about those little gestures that may seem totally innocent on the surface, but in reality, they're subtle signs that she's emotionally and physically drawn to you. At first, it might feel like one of those things that you're not sure whether to acknowledge, or not like when she leans in a little closer during a conversation, or maybe her hand accidentally brushes against yours while walking together. But the truth is, these small physical cues are often much more intentional than they appear. They're her way of saying, I want to be near you. I feel comfortable, safe, and attracted to you. One of the most telling signs is when she'll find excuses to stand a little closer to you, or even touch you in subtle ways, whether it's a light touch on your arm, a playful push when you say something funny, or even her positioning herself next to you on the couch. These are all ways that she's trying to build closeness. It's not just about physical attraction, it's about her wanting to feel the chemistry between the two of you and trying to build a connection on body language, a more intimate level. What makes these physical moments so telling is that they're unconscious cues of attraction. She doesn't necessarily have to say anything. Her body language speaks volumes. Think about when you're having a conversation and she starts to mirror your body language or leans in when you speak. This is all subconscious behavior that signals a deep connection and a desire to get closer to you. She's looking for opportunities to be physically near you because she's drawn to your energy, your presence, and everything that makes you well. It's not just about trying to be physically close for the sake of it. It's about the emotional connection she's craving when a woman finds ways she's craving physically get close to you. She's deeply interested in you. She wants to share her space with you. And she feels good when you're near. The more comfortable she is with you, the more natural these moments will feel. It's her way of saying, I like you, I trust you, and I want to build something special with you. So if you've noticed that she's not shying away from being near you, whether it's sitting next to you, standing close, or even those little touches, it's a clear sign that she's not just physically attracted to you, but she's also emotionally connected and wants to take things to the next level. Now that you know the 3 secret signs that show a woman is crazy about, take action. It's time to put them to the test. Start paying attention to the little details, the playful teasing, and the way she physically gravitates toward you. Because, trust me, these signs are often more obvious than you think once you're looking for them. But here's the thing. It's not just about recognizing these signs, it's about understanding them and using this knowledge to build a deeper connection. So what are you going to do next? Take action. Start noticing the subtle ways she shows she's into you, and see how you can respond in a way that deepens the bond between you two. Be present, be engaged, and remember. Women love it when question a man pays attention to the little things. The more you understand her feelings, the more confident you'll feel in your interactions. And if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Which of these signs have you noticed in your own life? Has she been showing these signs to you, or are you just beginning to see them? Now, let's talk about it down below. I love hearing your thoughts and stories. If you're serious about mastering the art of understanding attraction, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of our weekly content. We're always diving deep into the psychology, conclusion of relationships and attraction, helping you understand women in ways that are real, authentic, and impactful. All right, that's all I've got for today. I hope these signs give you a new perspective on your interactions and help you feel more confident in your connections. Remember, understanding these signals is just the beginning. It's about using that knowledge to cultivate a deeper connection, one that's based on mutual respect, trust, and genuine attraction. Thank you so much for spending time with me here at Iron Stoic. I'm Amelia, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll be diving even deeper into the world of attraction relationships and understanding women. Until then, keep